So hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Mary, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Today I have here Mona with me. Her channel is Life with Mona. Please do well to go to her channel, subscribe, and like her videos. I have a very interesting topic that we have discussed on her channel. It's already up, and you should do well to go watch that topic and come back here and tell me what you think. If you want us to talk about any topic, do let us know in the comment section. And hi Mona, please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Monah, and thank you so much, Mary, for having me. I'm so excited. Please, guys, make sure you check out my channel at Life with Monah and be sure to subscribe as well. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Today's topic is relocating to the UK with family, with children in particular. The things we wish we knew like before now.
And if we have the chance to do it all over again, what we
Yeah,
would have done
the
better, yeah?
stro- yeah, the struggles, the reality of relocating to UK with family,
With
like the
family.
struggles that come with it and all that.
Me, for I came, since we didn't come from home, we came from Dubai, and we came all together, all my family and I. I mean, the struggle started right from Dubai. It didn't just start when we got here. It started right from home. Packing, I left a lot of things behind
Yeah,
in Dubai. I
yeah.
left a lot of things. Packing things was not easy because I was not packing for myself alone. I was packing for everyone. And there's a lot of things that I have come here to look for, and I haven't seen them. Then, um, getting to the airport, checking in, the struggle with two children, and arriving here. When we arrived at Manchester Airport, if you come alone, you can either take a train,
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
if you want to take a taxi, you can just take a small taxi. They had to give us a very big taxi, like a mini bus, because I had family, and
Which
we
is
had
more
like,
expensive.
we paid 180 pounds from Manchester Airport to where we are.
Wow,
Yes.
wow. Oh Lord.
So the struggle started right before we even arrived. And then we've been here. The struggle is real. I mean, if I if I start telling you the things that we, even right now as I am sitting here talking to you, one person is beside me here who does not want me to successfully make this video without interruption. There is literally nothing I do without them interrupting me. I can't do anything freely. I can't go out because childcare is not cheap.
Crazy, crazily expensive.
So imagine
Expensive.
if I want to spend 2 hours outside or 3 hours, where will I drop them, and how
On
much am I going to pay
body,
for
yeah,
those
that's
hours?
like 40 pounds.
Exactly. So we cannot do as much as we want because we have them. It is either my husband is at home while I am
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
or I am home while he's out. There are jobs I have applied for, and I get rejected because I give them
you're
my
working
own
out.
I give them my own timings, and I have gotten so many, unfortunately. And there are things, many things that we want to do. My husband and I, we haven't gone outside together. We've not had anything to do together since we came, because one of us have to be minding the children,
Yeah,
you know so coming with family is something that anybody who wants to make that decision has to put
yeah. You have to think
many
things
things
through.
into consideration. It's a
We are
very
saying
tough decision.
all of this stuff now. We are laughing through it like as if
Mm-hmm.
it's, but at some point it will always get to you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
let's say for example, when you apply for those jobs, and by the time they'll call you, okay, what hours can you work, and you tell them, and they'll say, oh, unfortunately, that
Yes.
unfortunately will really hit you like,
It gets to me. It does
yeah,
get
it
to
gets to
me.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's say, okay, you're lucky you got house on time. But for someone like me,
Mm-hmm.
when I was looking for house, at first I didn't understand that I was supposed to narrow down my search to a
Mm-hmm.
family accommodation. So when you now apply for a house, they'll tell you, "Oh, we are sorry, we don't want children in the house." Some will even call you like, "Do you have any kids?" You get. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
right, the whole stuff is sounding as if the way they rate the whole children and pets is on the same level.
Mm-hmm.
They'll say no
Yes.
children, no
No
pets in
children, no pets. And in my
I
case,
even
no students allowed.
yeah, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. I even saw some people that wanted, like, they have a couple accommodation that you can easily stay, but no children was always the case. Like, no children. They will not start
Mhm.
making it look like as if having a child is some sort of problem or disorder. I don't
Mhm.
even know how to explain it, but it doesn't feel good at all. At all.
Yes. Even when taking an Airbnb,
Yeah.
I saw, even
Before
when
you can
taking
get one, yeah.
paying for an Airbnb when you are alone or when you are just with your partner
Yeah.
is very different. It's very
Yeah.
different because the minute you add a child and then two
Yeah.
children, you're taking a big space. You're taking a
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
space, and
Yeah.
it
Absolutely.
limits your chances of
Yeah.
getting. I don't know. I don't know. If I had come alone, I would have gotten a house even right from the day we arrived, because there were so many houses we could share. Yeah, when I checked spare rooms, there were so many rooms that we could get if it was just my husband and I. But with children,
Yeah. I don't know. I feel think places like UK, you just have to adjust your mind that this place is different. The way they like view having a child is like a
Mm-hmm.
responsibility. They don't see it from the let's pity this person or
Mm.
this person.
Only a very few people do
Only a
that.
very few people.
My Airbnb owner gave me the place permanently. It was because he saw that I have
No,
children,
you have
and
it. It's very few. You are very lucky. You are
very
very, very
few
lucky.
people. Yes, a very few
Some
people.
people will not even want you, like, they will not even give you that house once they hear you have a child, because they believe maybe the time I spoil the
Mhm.
apartment and all those things, they will not even want to.
Especially when it's furnished.
Yeah, they will not want to. They will not want to.
Mhm.
Then, speaking
Well,
of looking for a job, we are all humans, like, before being a mom and whatever. You there's this part of you that wants to pursue your career, that wants to do your thing. Well, when you put everything together, it's almost like impossible, or let me say difficult.
mhm. I
It's
see a
difficult
lot of jobs. I see a lot of jobs that I really have interest in,
in.
but these jobs are day work. So there's no way I can do them at night. And my husband works during the day. So how would I now go to work and pay childcare on top of the same
on
salary I'm going to get
the money
with
you even pay
this
for
20
childcare
hours work?
is more than what you get paid when you do the work. It's more than that.
It's if people are trying to make this decision, it's something that
You should totally consider.
there are people who do not have the option of leaving children behind.
Yes, it's, yeah, yeah.
So there are people whose only option is to come, and those people, I'm telling you now, be rest assured that it is still doable. It's doable,
Yeah, it's
even though
doable.
it comes with a lot of stress. It is doable. It's something that you can do. Of course, I am doing it. So if I can do it, me that I was not even doing all of this in Dubai. In Dubai, I had help. I used to just work and not even feel like I have children. I
Yeah.
I had
But
my
here you
niece
have to
living
do
with
it all
me.
by yourself.
And imagine how I quickly switch and I'm able to do
Be
all
able
of
to do
this
it.
alone.
I just feel
Exactly.
it will only take some time before someone adjusts. But when you newly
Exactly.
come, it's going to like
Mhm.
feel overwhelming at some point. But with time, you'll be able to, navigate through your life. You'll be able to
Mhm.
find a job that suits your nature. In your case, you
Mhm.
say the jobs that you like is
Yeah,
at
there
day job. So at some
are
point,
a
you
lot,
just have to compromise and come to terms with the reality of saying that okay, this passion of mine, I have to put it aside and
and do
prioritize.
what's
Yeah,
available.
yeah. And it's something that you can't trade for anything. Trust me, even the people that have the option of leaving the children behind, you will not want to leave them behind. Like,
You won't feel alive not
yeah,
having
yeah,
them with
you
you.
feel
You
complete.
won't
You
feel
feel
it.
complete.
Yes, it's I think it's even more difficult to leave them behind.
You leave them because your mind will not be at peace. Your mind won't
The
be at peace.
emotional trauma you'll go through. You might be able to work all the money in the world, but if they are not comfortable, how would you be okay with yourself knowing
Yeah,
that you did this for them and they are behind and they are not okay? So it's just something that everyone needs to weigh.
yeah.
Do what is best for you, what is best for your situation at the
Situation
moment.
at that point, yeah, at the moment, yeah,
Exactly, at the moment. And because for me, when I was coming, leaving them behind was not an option for me, because when I heard those news about dependence, about
yeah,
laws
yeah, yeah.
changing,
You don't
about
want to take
dependence and all of
chances.
that, I was like, it's not worth taking the risk, because this
Yeah,
move I am making is for
it's
them.
for
I was
the
comfortable in
yeah,
Dubai and I was moving because of them.
yeah.
So if I am moving because of them, I don't see any reason why I would leave
You
them
should
behind, and
not
then
do
suddenly the law changes and I
a lot.
cannot bring them in.
Like,
So I would feel very miserable because I
yeah,
was okay in Dubai. So
yeah, yeah,
I think whatever whatever suits your situation
yeah.
at the
Do
moment you're making that decision is what you
and
should go with.
and there's no point beating yourself up. That's why, like, even if everybody is doing this, you must not do that. Like, just do
Mhm,
what you, just like you said, like, do
mhm,
what favors your situation at that point. Don't like go out of the ways. Okay, I must work, I must take care of my child at the same time, I
mm,
must go to school. Do what you can, even when
mhm.
it comes to whole cleaning house and taking care of the children. When you wake up that morning, there's nobody that is coming to check your house. Like, okay, have you swept the house today? Have you done the laundry? Do what
Mhm.
you can and leave the rest for the next day. Like,
Exactly, that's how I do it, however I can.
yeah.
I'm not even used to it. I think my niece turned me to a literally lazy person, because I wasn't doing all of this. I really was not doing them. From when I had my first child, she was there with me doing everything for me, and right now I am here by myself. I do everything, and it's not easy. So I just do whatever I can.
Yeah,
I
I
do
just
whatever
feel
I
if you try to do everything like as at one at the end of the day, you will not get the best out of your day. But some days, if you wake up, if all you do is to survive, then yay, cheers to
That's
you.
it.
Like,
That's it. We've achieved something. We move to the
yeah,
next day.
I feel
Mm-hmm.
if you are coming with children, if you are coming, like, just try and have enough money, because you might not be able to stand on your feet as quick as you expect.
See that much money you mentioned.
You, yeah,
I can't even emphasize. I can't even
yeah,
emphasize how much you need to ensure you
you
come with
need,
enough money,
yes, you need
because
to come.
children will so limit you that
Yes,
you'd be spending money for a long time before you start earning.
yeah.
Before,
When we were before we came, I felt like once I come, because if you even watch some of my videos, I was already looking for a job. But at some point, when the reality of my life dawned on me, that all those while I was going to look for a job, my husband was watching a Laura. So when he eventually got a job and he was still going to school, like, there's no days to fit in the work I want to do. Like, if I say let me work, it's going to be we might end up not even seeing each other at the end of the day, because the way he works, sometimes he works 3 times, 4 times a week, then he goes to school twice a week. It's not realistic for us. Maybe sometime in the future I'll be able to get some.
now. So I'm still spending. I haven't earned. I have been here for 2 months, but I haven't earned. I'm still spending. So
Yeah,
imagine Imagine if you come with a very less amount or you don't
Yeah.
come with much. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video. And if there's any other topic you would want to hear from us, let us know in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching up until this stage. Please remember to go to Life with Monah and subscribe and watch the video that she posted that we earlier talked about. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel also and give this video a thumbs up. And I love you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you and see you in another video.
Bye, guys.